Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to Starsector 7. Last time we managed to find ourselves where is it? Here. A Crusader class. Managed to buy one and outfit one. And since then I've got several suggestions for what to put on it, so fair enough, I'll change that. I'll cede myself to recommendations and I'll try that out eventually. I'm going to switch myself to flying this thing for now. I'm going to move you up a slot then. I actually don't even need to. You're also elite there. I'm going to keep you there. We shall use you. It's kind of good to know that the entire, I think, down to my first two rows of crew are entirely elites. I don't even have any green crew. I've got 78 green crew, but 348 elite crew. Nice. So yeah. I'll change my loadout eventually, because people were recommending a heavy blaster at the front and maybe a lightning gun or something long range at the back, so it can poke and punch, was the line that they all used. So I'm assuming that's a thing. I don't know, I would have thought that the Scaleron blaster is enough of a punch, but apparently not. So I'm going to fly you around for a bit, and now we're focusing on getting the Commander Valencia's Free Company, who were attacked. But the key ship wasn't destroyed, which is a very strange thing to happen. Then we're going to go after QI M38. But you guys first, because I'm right here. Then once I get these guys out, and I'll also do QI. Once they're done, I'll evaluate the performance of the potato and see if the guns need changing. You see, like that gun took some damage. Rockapod, dual shard cannon, rotunda accelerator, phase lance, scalar on. Okay, you can hurt a lot. Okay, that Archon class needs to die. Pulsar repeater, two rotary auto cannons, area scorcher artillery. Some Zyphos heavy fighter wings. Doesn't have any of those. Do they actually have any carriers? 0, 0, 0. They don't have any flight decks, so once they're dead, they're dead. Pursue. Take kind of the. Oh, they're going to disengage. If they're going to disengage, I'm not sure how much good I'll be able to do. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Bottom. Okay, it's 17 supplies by itself. Interesting. Let's take you in as well. The main reason I'm controlling this thing is because I generally don't know what the AI would do with the Pro-Win Burst, which apparently is what my right click is. It is an AoE. Do I constantly generate flux? I constantly generate flux. Oh yeah, I don't get the flux boost anyway. Which is actually I'm stuck with the speed. I'm generally stuck with the speed. Okay, never mind then. I'll take you in another engagement where we're actually attacking, because at the moment you've got no. Firing down, locomotives down. Zyphos wings down. The cruiser's the main target, come on. Whoa! The Imaginos went in crazy deep. Boom. And down, and the Interrex is still alive, really? Okay, so you know that the potato is definitely not a chasing ship, because it hasn't got the speed to. And this thing's got a top speed of 200. Imagine us, you took a bit of a pounding, didn't you? You ate something big, scary up front. They retreated, picked through the salvage. Grab the rest of it. That's all I needed to get ready, because that's pretty much the... Oh, hang on. Is that now the lead ship? Hang on. There's actually no bounty on this, guys. Odd. Very odd. Let's go repair up. Repair up. Sell, 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 sell. Now there you go. Monthly payment of 182,000 credits. Worth. Where you are, there you are. You're down there. Hopefully, because these guys have an uber aggressive AI, I'll be able to engage with the potato. But I think if you get another cruiser, which is the plan, I'll need to start lowering my logistics, because now I've dropped below 80% maximum logistics. Maximum combat readiness. I mean, the only reason that we've got anything above that is because these are crewed with elite crews. Okay, what have we got? Trade union joins war against Exigency Corp. The trade unions have made trade union and the Dominion have made peace. Hello. Okay. I'm gonna say just because I never know these guys. Would the castle class be an appropriate secondary? Yes, it would. Come on. Okay, so so what do we got? We got the Medusa. We got standard firewall PD. It's fine. Medusa class with 2 heavy ion blasters. Castle class with not much, but you are the one we're worried about, right? You got a slow phase teleporter, 2 heavy blasters, 4 burst PD lasers. Some say that a Dominion scientist mind uploaded into AI will design the Stenos. Others believe that an advanced alien race produced it. Many think it's just a hoax. Whatever that may be, the Steno has achieved legendary status among starfarers. It's a little bit speedy. Okay. It's got... Okay, so we got some stuff to worry about. Do we have some stuff to worry about? Okay, integrated targeting unit, hardened shields, stabilized shields. Heavy blasters are the only really dangerous weapons it's got, to be honest. That and maybe the light needlers as a shield harassing weapon. Moving to engage. I'm not going to engage with everything because that would be a bit crazy, I think. But we're going to take the fighter wings in. That'll go in. Let's take you in, you in, you in. Take you guys in for now. Go to the nav boy. I heard beeping. We got the Medusa class. Who's got iron weapons, so not that worried about you. Oh, okay, I put my shields up though. Yeah, you're done. Bye. Thank you for joining in. Oh, wow, you... That was fast of you. That was quite speedy of you, in fact. Are you actually going to last for any decent amount of time? Are you in fact a cruiser, or are you a destroyer? I generally don't know if this is a cruiser or a destroyer. You fleeing, sir? Get back here. I understand the point of any poke weapon, because... Really? Move away from me? Yeah. I think it took a couple of heavy blaster shots to the face there. And... Where are you? Over there. You're over there, aren't you? So let's turn around and go meet you. That I think it took a couple of heavy blaster shots to the face, unfortunately. And it stuck right beside me as well, which didn't help. Oh, it's a dagger. Interesting. I didn't know the castle had like a accelerated ammo feeder as a weapon. I forget I had clearance as well, which is amusing. Good. We done? We done. I think pretty sure we done. I might keep the front Skadron blaster. Did they lose anything? A single fighter. They moved to join in the battle. Really? Really? Why? You know what? If a single fighter is going to come and do battle with us, we're gonna go fight with it on a single ship. I'm gonna say, hang on. Like I said, I don't even need to do anything. My Skadron beams don't do all the work anyway. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Stand down. Pugilism returns to us with a single shard cannon, so it needs refitting. Oh, double energy blasters. Good, needed one of those, or we were talking about having one of those. No, still no enemy captures though, which is unfortunate. Okay, is there anything around here? There's a Zidane shipyard. Let's go repair up and see what's in store for us here. Tiandong Imperium Romance thrills public. Sold. Repair up, done. Buy, sell ships, buy. What have you got for me? A castle. A castle command cruiser. A sensor array, I was wondering what it was. Okay. I definitely need some points on logistic now. Like the next level up we have that gives us points, I'm going to put some points into logistics because I do require it. I think I'll spread points between these two now. Just to keep our combat readiness at relatively high. And since we'll swing by Gibraltar and Shanghai and stuff like that, see what they've got. IBB for, yeah, because how much money have I got now? I've got 622,000 credits. Not bad. And you keep an eye out for new IBB stuff. What's left in this system that I don't own? I think the only thing I don't own in this system is Ramford Terminal. Which means if I get Ramford Terminal from the Sinjin Diktat, it means we own the system. Not a bad idea, guys. Not a bad idea at all. Because the goal for Season 7... Okay. Not sure what I did there, but fair enough. What? Many slides and offenses figured out over time. Okay, fair enough. I was like, hang on, I didn't do anything. Right, Shanghai. A Tartarus heavy cruiser, a summit like it. You I don't know. What are you? Are you the same? You're the same line of ships as the yacht. Okay. As the sloop yacht class or whatever it's called. Point defense drones, medium, small missile, small. Okay, that's not. Nah, not really. Hiigaran fast carrier, Tartarus heavy cruiser, large universal. The Apogee, I can never say no to the Apogee, really. The Apogee is an amazing ship. A Victory class battleship. Pluktukni's assault guns. Did I have a Victory? I think I had a Victory class before. Not that I can afford one now, but what can we convert? We can convert you at the moment. Yeah, so the sloop, which is the sloop class custom yacht, and that's the cruiser version of it, the Summit class light cruiser. Apogees. Before we put more money into things like that, I need to get more logistics. So one more level up before we get another ship, at least. I think one more level. We get another point at 2, don't we? And every other level, so 40 should be the level we get another point, which is 30,000 XP away. So refit you. Lightning gun was one of the suggestions we had back here for the long range. I could give a hyper velocity driver as well. The extra pang at a long range. So if I give you the heavy blaster up front, which is the idea, that DPS is insane. Like, the DPS, the flux per second that this thing has is crazy. I can only hope that it's balanced out slightly. And at the back, we want something long ranged that it can poke with. So far, the hypervelocity driver is looking like my best bet, but I want to think there's anything else I want to use. That or the lightning gun. Lightning gun's 13 points, 360 flux per second, the DPS of 172, and the hypervelocity driver has a lower DPS for lower flux, but the AMP damage as well. Also, yeah, let's go for the lightning gun. I'll keep the skiller on blasters for another day. I need another 3 points for this. 1, 2, 3. Lightning gun? Do I have one in my... I do have one, okay. There you go. Heavy blaster lightning gun. Is that going to be... Again, let's spread these out again. So you go there. There. Always have missiles. I always have missiles on 2 because this makes more sense for me. If I start putting missiles on something other than 2, I'll get confused. Okay, so we'll give your ship an idea how that goes. Yeah, this thing is slow. It's got a top speed of 125, and that's with a massive boost. Okay. Pugilism. You took some damage, sir. What can we do with you? You got shard cannon, Scalar blaster, and what can put you right at the front? Something we own. Come on, something we own. Sabos, possibly Sunjet. So, hopefully you can make good use of my Scalar blaster. The Majestic hasn't really seen much action lately. Right. The Sharbidis Strike Carrier is kinda still my probable next one, I think. Because I'm gonna buy this now. I'm not gonna take it out. I'm gonna leave it in the storage. But it's here. Leave this. Let me quickly give it a name because it does have a name. There are 2 names that sort of. They've got a name for a drone ship, which this kind of is, considering its specialty is for drones, and they have a name for a medium carrier. So I'm going to use them both at once. This is the NNS Hive Mind. If it fits. I'm one short. I'm one short. This is really annoying. I'm doing H in there. Hive mind the disk. Even without the space, I can't fit it in. And this hive mind it is. And it's mine. Hive mind, then it is in the disk. Let's figure this one out. Hang on. This has got So this has got the 4 Thetis drones. And it's also got a carrier deck, the combat carrier deck. I'm really unhappy that the hive mind and desk doesn't fit in there. Because I was thinking about this like off camera. I was like, yes, I've got a really nice thing, and then I got it and it doesn't work. Anyway, you will be coming later on. Small energy, so point defense, point defense, point defense. Point defense, point defense, weapon, weapon, weapon. Possibly instead of point defenses, like we have dual purpose things, like vibrating beams or something that I can use as point defense and something else. Harmonic shield conduits. Anyway, you are not going to be in use at the moment. What is your speed? 6. So with a shunt, you can get up to 7. That's fine. So we'll drop you off. Storage. Store. Store. buy supplies. Okay, so what's the plan now? Let's think about it. What's the plan now? The Syndicate Dictate's cooperative, so getting them to fight me is going to be either ridiculously easy or quite tricky, depending on what way you want to go about it. You know some of the Syndicate Dictate leaders personally. You may receive trade concessions and access to high-quality ships or munitions. Okay, let's not focus on that at the moment. Let's assume that at some point our relationships are going to sour. You're down to 2. You're down to 2 allies with. Citadel's down to 3. Exigency's down to 1 in Braxi. Pazua is the station in Braxi. Alright, let's think about doing that then. Okay, I'm going to fly to Braxi for the end of this episode, and the next episode we think about Zatar Ledge has been disrupted. Piracy, okay. So the only people hostile to me at the moment are the Araman and the pirates. Both of which I think have a presence in Brasilisk, so Zatar Ledge is ill-conceived at the moment. We're still earning money, so that's a bonus. Okay, so where are we going? Franklin, Braxi, Franklin, Gravity Well. Boop. Quickly check in here. What have we got? Anything interesting? Nope. Nope. Nothing interesting in there. Anything interesting weapons-wise? No. And Hurricane Merv. Hurricane Merv is probably the most interesting thing you've got here, I think. I don't think I've got any shit that can actually use a large missile mount, so not as interesting as I would have thought. Okay, so that's that there. So what Pazua is the last remaining stronghold of the Exigency Corporation. And next episode we will be seeing about removing some of these from. Okay, so that's a prime response fleet, right? And while that's pretty much all destroyers or less, I shudder to go against that just because there's so many missiles. I know that they're not technically very damaging, but there's so many missiles that sometimes I'm afraid for my processor. Okay, so Pazua Key, Pazua Frozen World. How many people are actually here? Hang on. While we're checking that, I also want to check, has there been a new IBB? No, there has not. Okay. How many? 534. Okay. Back, leave. Okay, next episode we shall see about capturing Pazua, which will require severe destabilization and stuff. Is Exigency in an alliance with anyone? No, they're not, so I can quite easily wipe them out. It's good to know that. If I go to war with the Senior Dictat, I'll go to war with the Tritachyon. I was wondering why I was really happy with both of them at the same time. It's the Senior Dictat and the Tritachyon, which means that their alliance is huge, because the Senior Dictat has 3 places, Tritachyon has 5 markets, 6 of them being home bases. Yeah, that's a huge alliance. The Oldat Conglomerate is a huge alliance. I mean, the Hegemony have 3, and the Tiandong have 1, so that's 4. And who's the other one? It's Citadel and Imperium. Imperium has what, 1? Imperium has 1, and the Citadel have 3. Yeah, so these 2 alliances have 4 each, and the one in the middle has, what, 9? Which is crazy talk. Crazy talk. 8, 9. It's a huge alliance. Taking them on will be tricky. Anyway, next time we shall see about capturing Pasua and knocking the Exigency out of Accelerant. Oh, say Accelerant out of this sector. Anyway, I'll catch you guys then. Bye.